Hey everybody, it's Steve chilling in the backyard with my sweet little doggy Lucy. Say hello, precious Lucy. She's an old girl, but she is the joy of my day-to-day working world here because ever since we got her and through the pandemic, she's been my constant companion. So grateful to still have her. Next week, I have the joy of serving the staff of Restoration Church in Denver, which I'm part of as a coach, and I get to take them through the building a StoryBrand framework. And StoryBrand is a great tool by Donald Miller, and it takes sort of that hero's journey approach to a message, to a presentation, to a program, even to your preaching, and helps you take the hero's journey, the Joseph Campbell hero with 1,000 faces, and simplifies it down to just a few steps. And I'd like to walk you through that a little bit right now and see if it can help you when it comes to vision for your program or your business, or again, that presentation. So think about a story that you love, a movie that you love, be it Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. I think of While You Were Sleeping with Sandra Bullock. There's lots of great movies, Speed with Keanu Reeves, and there's going to be a character that you relate to, and you're going to meet them in their ordinary world. Maybe their life is mundane or drab, or maybe it's happy, but something's going to happen in the initial minutes of the movie, first 10 or so minutes of the movie. Something's got to happen to disturb it. Now, this is formulaic, so not every movie has to go this way, but something happens. In Pixar's Up, something happens, something beautiful is there, and then something heartbreaking has happened, and now you have a person with two things, an aspiration and a problem. They have that character, be it, let's take Luke Skywalker, his aunt and his uncle, they have this mundane life which he hates, and he wants more, but he sees no way out. And then here comes the call to adventure, right? He gets a call to adventure and a problem. His aunt and uncle are killed. So early on, there's just no turning back. He's now in a situation where he's got to answer a call to action, a call to adventure. Daniel in the Karate Kid, his family, his mom moves him, and they go to California, and it doesn't go well there, and he's getting his butt kicked on a daily basis. There's got to be something that Sandra Bullock, she's in that little booth selling tickets to the train, and she's in love with the character of the guy. In her mind, he doesn't know she exists, and something happens, and she's drawn into this story, okay? There is no story without some sort of a problem and some sort of an aspiration. So when it comes to your program, ask yourself, what are the problems and the aspirations of your youth group, of the young professionals that you're trying to reach, the senior folks, the whoever they might be. There's some things that they yearn for, and there's some obstacles to them. And you, as the guide, will offer them solutions. You'll offer them a path forward. In a movie or in a story, it could be a really difficult one, like take the ring to Mordor. I mean, it can be brutal, it can be hard. You're not necessarily offering them the easiest path in the world, but you're offering them a path out of their misery, out of their frustration, out of their mundane life. There's something you're offering. And listen, if your sermon doesn't if you don't realize in the preaching of your sermon or your presentation that the audience is the hero, not you. You're a guide offering them a way out. You're a Gandalf. I mean, you're no slouch. You are Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're no slouch, but the hero of the story is your audience. It's that teenager. It's that single mom. It's whoever it might be. And you're trying to offer them a way forward. So your program needs to call them to action. Jesus does that when he says, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Now, there's a price to be paid. There is absolutely a price to be paid. It's the cost of discipleship. But there's a promise offered to solve a problem, your restlessness. And the solution is rest for your soul by surrender to me and following me. There's a call to action. And so what's the call to action of your upcoming Bible study? What's the call to action of that gathering or that event? and it needs to be clear as it can be. And you don't want to be heavy-handed about it, but you want to help them to see what's at stake if they ignore the call, they don't answer it, or what could be the promise if they do. That's the StoryBrand framework. There's a lot more that can be said about it. This is a great little tool. I am trained in this, so if you would like coaching in this for your program or for your staff or for your ministry or business, this is great for marketing, for website design, and messaging. So I'd love to hear from you. If you have questions, comments, or snide remarks, send them my way. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.